KO Live said, what's happening, my people? It's your boy Dre the Reaper, and guys, I'm here getting it done. Alright guys, so there's another video right now, about to get uploaded right now. This video is about to get uploaded right now. Alright guys, so check it out. This is Cooking with Dre the Reaper. Alright guys, so we're gonna make ackee and saltfish and callaloo from the ground up. You heard me? And you guys are about to see everything. I'll break it down to you guys. Right now, one of the main ingredients, one of the main secrets I never told anybody, and everybody might, you know, believe to read the instructions of the back of the saltfish and everything. But guys, take it to insight. Well, first of all, this is what the instructions on the back of this say. It say you can leave your saltfish overnight for X amount of hours in the water, blase, 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 yeah. I'm an island brother, so check it out. It took me some couple tries, but I finally got it. So what I did, I boiled a pot of water. See the pot of water? Once the water is at the temp, once it boils up, you throw the saltfish into the pot. So now I bought 2 packs of saltfish, and I'm about to throw it into the pot. All right. Yep, just like that. First you boil the water, then you just throw it down in the pot. Nothing special. So now I have thrown the saltfish in the pot. Guys, see it? It hasn't started boiling back again. But I'm waiting for it to boil back again. I'm gonna go about to give it about a good, I say 5 to 15 more minutes. Probably 5 to 10 more minutes. And once it starts boiling again, I'm gonna throw off the water off of it. And I'm gonna let the water I'm gonna throw the water off, take the saltfish out, put more water in the pot, let it boil up again, throw the saltfish in, let it boil again. And I honestly believe that every saltfish will take by 2 boils. Now, if your saltfish, if you taste it, I recommend sampling it after the second boil. But if it's still salty for some reason, boil it again, boil some water again, drop the saltfish back in again, and put it for the 3rd time. But I highly recommend by the second boil, and you putting the saltfish in the pot, I think it should be good. All right, so like I said, 2 times is perfect. I don't think you need to go nothing more than that. All right, so I'm not going to show you guys the second boil of that. So, all right, so for example, right now, I've been talking here for like a minute already. All right, so the water's already boiling. So I'm probably going to give it right now, I'm looking at it, I'm probably going to give it anywhere between 5 more minutes, 6 more minutes. Make it boil off, pour off the water, take the saltfish out, boil some water again, then throw saltfish again. And if you guys want to sample it after the first try, go ahead. All right guys, so I'm gonna bring you to the most, let me turn this down. I'm gonna bring you guys to the most important part of the meal. Guys, all this is important. Scratch all that. All this is important, all right? So, like I said, I boiled the saltfish off twice. I got some hot water, I put a saltfish in it. Boil off the salt a little bit. Now it tastes perfect. Like I said, only twice, okay? Right now I cut up some bell peppers. You could get onions, whatever you want. Garlic, thyme, whatever you want. I chose bell peppers. Excuse me. Oof, sorry about that. So I got some bell peppers. I cut them up. Then the pot right here cooking. Got some bell peppers there. And I like to make it turn a little color. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a saltfish. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna break down the saltfish. You guys see, I'm just gonna take my hand and just break down the saltfish just like that. To my liking. You know, some people like it to make it bulky saltfish. I like to break it all the way down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna throw it in the pot, and then you guys are gonna see that, okay? Yeah, so right now I just break down the saltfish, guys. I threw it in the pot. Both servings, I threw it in the pot. Now I'm gonna stir the pot. So guys, my advice here, if you use vegetable oil or whatever oil you use to saute the bell peppers or your onions or whatever, just make sure you sprinkle a little bit when you're sauteing the bell peppers, and then when you put the saltfish in, as you're mixing it, you're gonna be adding olive oil to it. You're gonna be adding oil to it, just a little bit, because you don't want to start catching and touching the pot. Okay. So you're gonna see it because all you're gonna be doing, I'm gonna be standing here doing for the next 5 minutes, just stirring my pot. Okay, all I'm waiting for really is for that saltfish to get a little coloring, and then I'm going ahead and add the ackee, and then after that I'm gonna get the pot 15 minutes to stew and brew. So I haven't added my seasoning yet. My season of choice today, I like to keep it simple, guys. It's gonna be complete seasoning, and it's gonna be black pepper. Got black pepper for you guys, and black pepper. That's the only choice with my seasoning today. That's all you really need. All right, so I'm gonna stay here for 5 minutes. I'm gonna mix this around, add a little bit of olive oil once the pot starts drying out, and then just saute. Just mix it around, then add a little bit of olive oil until I get that brown look on that saltfish. All right. All right, guys. So this part of the video is the fun part. It's the most easy part. All right. So right now, like I said, I sauteed. Like I said, I still here for like 5 to 6 minutes. Like I said, I add probably 2 servings of oil. Like I just sprinkle a little bit in the pot, mix it around, make sure the saltfish or nothing stick to the pot. My stove is on. It's not on medium. It's not on high. It's on medium. My saltfish is caught a little color. Nothing crazy, guys. Nothing crazy. If you guys can see that. Nothing crazy. It's just a slight golden. Nothing crazy. It's to your liking, really. Because remember, the saltfish is already cooked. All right. So right now, I'm going to add the ackee. You guys can see here. I have 2 servings of ackee. So that's one. Look at the next one. And then now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add my seasoning to the pot, guys. Like I said, this is the fun part. Okay. Alright, so I would say anywhere between a teaspoon and a tablespoon of seasoning, nothing crazy. Now I'm just going to mix the pot around, get all the seasoning poured on it. Mix the pot around, guys, nothing special here. And you don't want to mix the pot too hard, you don't want to crush the ackee up too much, okay? So just mix it around, give it a small little slight stirring, nothing too much. Because when the ackee is crushed too much, what you will in the end, it will crush a lot, but it won't crush too much to the point that you can't really see an ackee when you're eating an ackee. Make sense? All right. So, like I said, I just stirred it a little bit just to get a seasoning around. And what I'm going to do, guys, my stove is still on medium. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cover and I'm going to place it on top of it. All right. Boom. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. I'm gonna start the callaloo. So guys, I do get my callaloo chopped up, minced up. This is if I was supposed to guess, this is like probably like a pound of callaloo. It's nothing, it's not a lot, but this and this one. All right. I mean, I could check it on the scale for you guys. Hope you guys can see that. That's a pound and like 2 ounces. Okay? Like a little bit less than, I mean, not even an ounce. So, a pound, these are basically 2 pounds. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna heat my pot up here, guys. Heat my pot up. Boom. I'm gonna put it on somewhere like a little bit over medium, nothing crazy. Put a pot there, and guys, what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of olive oil. Yes, guys, I cook with olive oil. I'm gonna add a little olive oil to the pot, and then I'm gonna throw my callaloo in, and you guys gonna see the rest. All right, guys. So I got the callaloo here. I add olive oil, like I said, a little bit of olive oil to the pot. Let it get hot. Then I put the callaloo in. Like I said, I got it on a little bit over medium, the heat temperature. Guys, this is my ackee and saltfish right here. Like I say, it springs a lot of oil. If I never told you guys that, it springs a lot of oil. So that's because I covered it. So now, as you guys can see, I'm literally just mixing around. Guys, in pretty much 10 minutes, I'm pretty much done with that Ackee and saltfish pot. So, what I'm doing here, guys, I'm literally just mixing around, still trying to get some seasoning through the pot. And what I'm going to do right now is most crucial part. Like, I'll cut up some Scotch bonnet. If you got some Scotch bonnet, put it in the pot. The spice helps it out. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of complete seasoning on top of it. And then I'm going to mix it around again. Then I'm going to cover the pot and I'm going to put the stove on low. And let that sit for about 8 to 10 minutes, guys. And that's it. So if you guys enjoy this video, give it a like. If you guys don't like this video, you guys have opinions towards something else, or you guys want to see something else, drop something in the comment. Like I said, the callaloo, guys, is easy. It's just like spinach or kale or whatever. Like I said, right now I'm going to put the cover on the top of the pot here of the callaloo, and I'm gonna let it saute down a little bit. Then I'm gonna go ahead and mix it around, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of complete seasoning on top of, in the callaloo, mix it around. And that callaloo, believe it or not, should take anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes to cook. And it's that simple, guys. I don't mix them together, but what I do, I put them in separate containers. So when I do go to prep for the day, for the week, I would put some Ackee, then I put some callaloo in the pot. Guys, just making it real simple and basic for you guys. So, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this video was very in depth. I hope you guys understand it. If you guys don't, let me know. If you guys want me to make more, a little bit more in-depth video about it, I will. But hopefully you guys understand this video. Stay up, stay strong, stay positive. Until next time, Ackee and saltfish and callaloo, finito.